I'm just getting my mic set up. I don't know why my mic wasn't working at first, but should be good now. All right, I believe it's 8:50 Eastern Standard Time. We got about 40 minutes until the New York Open. We got a few people in here, so if you're in here, thanks for watching, thanks for stopping by, I appreciate it. Got a lot of updates, a lot of things to share from trading last week and trading today. Some good, some not great. But all in all, everything is going well. Hello, Vulcan. Happy to have you here. Welcome back. Happy to be here for another new week. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I've got some good news. One of which, as you can see here, I passed the combine. I got a brand new XFA. So, you know, hopefully I'll be making some good trades on this XFA, taking some payouts relatively soon. Take a look at another few things that have happened recently besides this new XFA that I plan on trading. I have this other combine that I'm working on. And with this combine, I am $25 away from passing. So I am absolutely going to be working on passing this combine today. We've made some good profits today in this combine. So looking forward to hopefully passing this combine today. Yeah, I appreciate it, Vulcan. Yeah, we didn't end on the greatest note last week on Wednesday. However, Thursday and Friday were good to me. Passed the combine, did really well in another combine. So yeah, I definitely cannot complain. I have this other combine that I am locking myself out of because I hit my profit target, hit $4,500 today in that combine. So I'd stop in there. Hopefully we'll be bringing that to an XFA soon. It took some payouts last week, so all is well. No, I don't trade every Friday. I do try and trade most days that are available to trade. You know, last Friday was a day where we were kind of just following that sell trend in the NASDAQ, so I just kind of hopped on that and, you know, kept up with selling. What trades did you take today? Today I took some trades in crude oil, and I took some trades in the NASDAQ. I've been mostly selling NASDAQ today, but I actually do have a long position open right now in the NASDAQ. So kind of hoping that we reach, you know, we're kind of at the bottom of this range right now, right here at this level of support. And I have a take profit up here. And this is on another XFA I have, where some of the trades I took today in that XFA were not very good, or I mean, they weren't necessarily bad. You know, down quite a few dollars. But even still, if something happens to that account, you know, it is more than okay. I've taken out close to $8,000 from that account. So, you know, if this long trade doesn't work, that is okay. And I'm more excited to start this new XFA. But I think the first thing that I'm going to be working on today is getting this $25. You know, let's make that $25 trade, and let's make that $25 trade and bring this to an XFA. Yeah, I'm really I want to be patient right here. I'm not sure if price is going to continue to go up. You know, I was holding on to a short from right around here with the profit target down at 20,400s. But there is absolutely no telling if we are going to go up from this point of resistance or if we're going to break through from support, I should say. And we're definitely just bouncing around this level right here, right now. So the New York Open will tell us a lot about, you know, what's going to happen today. Honestly, I'm willing to bet that we probably just trade in this range for a while until breaking out, maybe to the downside. That's what I'm guessing. That is just a complete guess. I have absolutely no idea. But I guess that is one idea. Let's take a look around and see what else is happening in the markets. Let's look at gold. Okay. So gold is at this point of resistance. Maybe it breaks through, maybe it doesn't. I have, you know, it's going to be, again, wait until the open. We've got New York Open in about 30 minutes. If we do go on a bull run, I would at least expect to see 26.22 hit, if not 26.54. So we will see. Let's take a look at crude oil. Yeah, I mean we're looking at a decent area to sell. However, for this time, I'd be more comfortable selling at the cloud. However, I am much more interested in selling crude than I am in buying crude. But I feel like my best bet to make this last $25 so I can pass this combine and get another XFA would best be done in the micros. I don't typically trade the micros, but this is like the exact kind of situation that I would be in to trade the micros. So I think what I might do is, because we are in this area of support, it might be a good idea to go ahead and buy one contract of these micros and see what the open brings us in 30 minutes. All right, so let's buy one. I'm gonna risk, I guess, $50. $50. I only need 25, so I'll go to 28. Hello, avocado. I hope you're doing well today. Hope you're having a great day. I hope you're making some good trades. Happy to see you here. Happy to have you back. Yeah, we're up a few dollars already after 9 o'clock. $17, $18. I'm going to move to break even. We're real close to hitting that profit target already. And, you know, typically I wouldn't move these profit targets so quickly. But, you know, like I said, $25 until I pass this combine. I'm so close to passing this combine, getting another XFA. So I am not interested in taking any losses. Yeah, we were pretty darn close. Looks like we want to make another move to the upside. Yeah, I'm not really interested. Like, you know, I could close out here and then try and make a $10 trade a little bit later, but I'd rather just get it all in one trade. And honestly, it would have been nicer if I just made it on my last trade. Hello, Jared. Gang, welcome back. Happy Monday. Glad to see the family here. Hopefully we can come away with some good profits today. We are coming back down to support. Do we make another move to the upside? How did I make that 34.10? Like I said before in previous streams, I like to be very aggressive in my combines. I think that was a point where actually I'm gonna buy one more of this micro. I'm gonna risk 40. How much do we need? We need like 20-ish, 21. So how did I make that 3,400? I was in the NASDAQ and I had sold, I think, 10 contracts. I had sold 10 contracts. I scaled into 10. I don't think I started with 10. I sold into 10 contracts of NASDAQ right around here a few hours ago. So that is how I ended up making that 3,400. Magoo's, welcome. Is Topstep good for beginners? Topstep is great for beginners. Mostly because you don't have to risk any of your own capital except for what you pay for to start the combine and then activate the XFA. So that's one reason that Topstep is really, really good for beginners. It also offers a lot of really good services for beginners. Like there's coaching resources. There's Topstep TV, which is, great. If you're not watching me, I highly recommend watching Topstep TV. And then there's other things that you can do with, with Topstep X. There's a lot of great things you can do with Topstep X that's really good for beginners, like setting, a daily loss limit, setting a daily profit target action. So if, say your goal is $200, once you hit $200, you can quit and be done for the day, and it'll lock you out, and then you can't trade anymore. So there's a lot of little idiosyncrasies, I should say, with Topstep and Topstep X that are really, really good for beginners. So highly, highly, highly recommend it. Yeah, locking out. I lock out so much. I lock out all the time. So that is recommended. I usually do my locking out after daily profit targets are hit, not so much when loss levels are hit. Is my screen zoomed? I don't think it's super zoomed. I think what it is that I am screen grabbing. I'm sharing my screen off of half of a vertical screen. So the windows that to change the dimensions, the aspect ratio for what's used on YouTube, it can get a little wonky. All right, I'm going to go back to the micro NASDAQ. Let's see what we got going here. Hopefully this will help with what we're looking at. Again, if you're just joining me, if you're just noticing, I'm in a long position in the micro NASDAQ. I am trading the micro NASDAQ because I am only $12-ish away from passing this combine. And this is a 150K combine. Yeah. You can't see the market order. Like I said, it's because I'm using a vertical screen, and I'm only using half of the vertical screen. If I was using the full vertical screen, it gets even weirder. ES looks good for a movement upwards. Let's take a look at ES. And I saw you mentioned, I saw you mention the 4-hour chart, so we'll take a look at the 4-hour chart as well. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely at a point of support, especially going back to November 7th. Let's see if we go back any further. Yeah, for late October. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why you might consider buying ES right now. One is we have been in a bull trend forever. Yes, we've clearly been in a downtrend, but if you take a look at the daily, you know, we're well above the cloud. And, you know, it's just essentially keep buying ES. So yeah, there's a ton of reason to buy ES. Going back to that 4-hour chart. Yeah, no, you're totally right. We've already kind of tested that 4-hour, the bottom band of that 4-hour. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all. In fact, Jared, are you taking that trade? Yeah, Jared, if you take that trade, maybe I'll take that on my new, I'll make that the first trade in my new XFA. Right now, this micro NASDAQ is just toying with me. Am I a full-time trader? No, I am not. I do have a day job. But where I live in the world, it is nighttime. So I get to have a full-time day job and then stay up at night and trade the New York sessions. No! No! Oh. Oh my God, look at where we are. $158,999.02. Oh my goodness, I am $1 away. I've never been so close. That hurt. Yeah, I'm just gonna honestly, I'm just gonna buy one. Put a sell right here for $1. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna buy again. I'm gonna put a sell at $2.50. And then, okay. All right, there we go. We did it. A bunch of stupid trades to end that combine. But there we go. $159,001. Good morning, Oliver. I don't know if you just saw that last trade. If you take a look at my total, here's another 150K combine passed today. And I also started a new XFA. Thank you. I appreciate it. I also started a new XFA just a few days ago. So I think that's what we're going to be trading next. Hello, Carlos. Thank you, Jared. Yeah, and that's how you do it. And you can see, people have asked me, how long does it take for you to pass an XFA? Well, I usually say on average 3 days. Here you go. On average, 3 days. I'm really aggressive in the combines. I'm trading, 5, 10, maybe even more than 10. Like, then it gets really risky, but I'm trading a lot of contracts for these big profits in these XFAs. Because I do not want to... honestly, I don't want to be trading an XFA for too long. I really like to hold on to those trades because it's one of those things where I've been in these positions where I take $1,000 and then the next day I take $1,000 and then the next day I blow the account. So if I'm more aggressive, if I hold on to the trades longer, if I really wait to make the kind of profit that helps me pass this combine in just a few days, it really works out in my favor. A lot of the time. And look, I'm not perfect. I definitely blow accounts from time to time. It happens. But this is 250K combines passed in... Both were passed in 3 days. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. Lock myself out of the account. Don't want to make any mistakes. Don't want to lose that dollar. It is 9:15, folks. We are 15 minutes from the New York Open. We are going to move to a brand new XFA. As you can see here, my balance is 0. My max loss limit is $4,500, and I have traded nothing in this account. How do I find my trade setup? I find to enjoy it a lot. Or how did I find it? Honestly, I was just looking... Oh, how did I find my trade setup? Yeah, so this one is fairly simple. One, there's a clear area of support that has been here since... What time is that? 4, so 5 hours ago. That's not really support right there, but we have this level of support. Also, I was in a short position here, and I got to get out of MNQ. I got to move to NASDAQ. I was in a short position here, and excuse me. After, I was holding on to that short position for a profit target down here. It would have been about $2,000 in an XFA. I prefer minis. I rarely touch micros. The only reason I was trading micros just a few moments ago was because I was $25 away from passing that combine. That's really the only time I'll be trading micros. One thing... So, back to that. So, I was in a short. The short came down. I'm waiting it to go a little bit further. And I just watched it come all the way back up. And luckily, I went break even in that trade. And I got out. And as soon as I saw price kind of come back to this level of support, I was just thinking, yeah, with such a big move back up to where we were, I just kind of imagine that there's going to be another buy. Yeah, and honestly, this very well could be support right here. There's absolutely no telling. What time frame do I usually enter on? I typically just use the 1 hour, and if I'm trying to snipe my entries, I'll look at a 5-minute, but my setups are on the 1 hour for sure. And as far as the NASDAQ goes right now, you know, it's just wait and see. We are waiting for the New York Open in 10 minutes. New York Open in 10 minutes. I'm just noticing. I'm going to bring this back up. Just noticing that was off. I don't want that to be a little bit too loud. I think right there should be good. Hopefully that's good. If the music's too loud, let me know. What about ES? I mean, the ES is enticing, especially after what Jared was saying. I think it was Jared talking about the 4-hour cloud. I would possibly consider buying ES. Especially looking at the 4-hour cloud. You know, we've already tested that bottom band of the 4-hour cloud. If I wanted a really good entry, you know, I'd probably want to wait to buy right here. But you never know. It might just take off without you. Am I still taking that trade? I don't have any open positions right now. I have 0 open positions. I've got 2 XFAs, 1 combine just passed. I had this other combine that we got 4,500 in today. We got this brand new XFA. Oh, and then we'll have another brand new XFA for tomorrow. Oh, I gotta change. I gotta change that. Does that change anything? Privacy. Boom. Streamer mode. Yeah, I don't want to give you guys everything. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think the worst that could happen is like you make a payout for me. But that's if you had all the information. Retest of 5,900. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'd be looking at 5,890. How often do I trade? I try to trade every day. How often do I stream? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I am streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like I said, I have a day job. I'm not a full-time trader. I do love trading, but it would just be too much for me to stream 4 or 5 days a week, work 4 or 5 days a week, and trade 4 or 5 days a week. Yeah, there could be a liquidity sweep. All right, I'm going back to the 1 hour. Seeing where things are. If we break this level right here, I would be probably looking for longs either at the top of this range or at that 2672 level, or even somewhere along this cloud. If we start going below this level here, I would be looking for shorts at 2410, and then we've got a series of levels lower to consider. I mean, the other thing is just like yeah, I mean, I hope I'm humble. You know, it's a pretty good quality, but I have made some payouts. Absolutely. The past few weeks have been good for me, so I have nothing to complain about. You know, watch last Wednesday's stream and you will see that I definitely make some bad trades and I make some mistakes. You know, the fam was here for it. They got to see a few combines blown up, and an XFA. That was a fun stream though. That was like a 7-hour marathon. Whew. That was a big move to the downside. It's 9:25, 5 minutes till the New York Open. Yes, my Ichimoku is the default setting. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, if you joined me on stream last Wednesday, it was wild. I was pretty much on tilt. Not making the best trades, really impatient, not executing well. Yeah, and I woke up the next day, and when I say the next day, it was 3 hours later. So I woke up 3 hours after the stream, had to get ready for work. It was a 7-hour stream. It was nuts. I'm definitely not doing that again today. Like 11:30, 12. That's my bedtime. So we got a few more hours. Definitely happy to be back. One thing. I haven't been on it too much just because I've been so busy. It's a really busy time of year for me. But we did create a Discord server. So let me go ahead and try and post the link to our Discord server if I can find it. Oh, and let me figure out how to share this link. So much of this, so much of the technical side of streaming and Discord servers and all these things, I don't know. I'm just kind of learning as I go. So thank you for your patience. And like, I still can't figure out how to share this dang thing. I should put it on the description, but I can't even figure out where to. I can't even figure out where to share it. Like, how to find the link. Maybe here? No. know, invite people. That's how I do it. Copy. I'll put it in the description, but I'll also leave it in the chat right here. Here is the link to the Discord. It's 9:29. We got 1 minute. Got 1 minute into the New York Open. NASDAQ looks like it's making a run down. 5 minutes to open. Let's see what's happening. Ooh, let's see. Is this level gonna hold? Is this level gonna be respected? It looks like maybe not. We do keep pushing to the downside. I'm gonna go in for 2 contracts when I do go in. We're pushing back to the upside. All right, I'm in for 2. I've sold 2. I'm gonna risk 1,000, and I'm gonna think that I'm gonna look for 4,000 in profit. I'm risking 1,300. I do like to be aggressive on that first trade of an XFA. I want to see profits very early. That way, after day 1, day 2, I can just focus on $200 days. Yeah. I'm not feeling 100% great about this trade because, you know, while we are in the green, I'm not seeing a ton of downside movement. You know, buyers do seem to be in here. I would have liked to see a faster move. Right now, I am going to risk it for the biscuit. Oliver's buying. Okay. Why are you buying, Oliver? Hello, Adrian. What's happening? Biscuit incoming. I hope so. But it does scare me a little bit that Oliver's buying. Oliver's been on point. He's trying to fade me. I don't blame you. After what happened on Wednesday, I don't blame you at all. Hell yeah. Well, I hope you get your, I hope you pass your combine. Adrian, you missed it in the beginning. I actually, yeah, I don't like those rejections, Oliver. I did pass the combine literally with, the first few minutes of this stream. So if you want to see me pass 150K combine, rewatch the beginning of this stream. Yeah, Oliver, I'm looking at those rejections, and it kind of makes me want to get out early. But then I get out early, and the thing that I want to happen happens, and then I feel like a big idiot. So, like Jared said, I really hope Biscuit is incoming. Oh, my cat really wants to find love right now. Doja, come here. Doja, come here. Come here, Doja. Cat wants biscuit. I want biscuit. Yeah, she's a good girl. All right, bye. Yeah, I might get out of this trade. I'm not feeling it. If it would have run, I'm feeling like it would have run by now. You can't pass a combine. I don't believe that. I just passed 2 in the last few days. Yeah, I'm gonna. Let's take a look at volume. Oops. Do I have volume on here? I don't even have volume on here. I know, right? Yeah, I might get out and take the losses. Even though we've been green this whole time, I might get out and take the losses. No. Maybe we'll try and get back to green. Yeah. This really could be a pretty big move back to the upside. I'd rather eat the 440 than 1300. Yeah, if ES buys it, well, it's... I'll be patient. Maybe. Maybe. I am really indecisive sometimes when it comes to my trading, which is probably not the best way to be. The good news is I just passed a combine. So if anything happens to this account, there's another XFA right around the corner. I hope this isn't a winner. I hope things go well. But it would not be the end of the world if we lose this trade. Yeah, I mean, as much as I wasn't happy about price not moving too much, price not making that big of a move to the downside, we're really not making much of a move to the upside right now either. Like, sellers are definitely in play. As I say that, yeah, this is gonna rip to the upside. I have a feeling. Oof. We are close. We are close. I have a feeling we're going to be getting into a range here pretty soon. Yeah. Oliver, get your biscuit. Jared, get your biscuit. There goes my biscuit. It's pretty darn close. Somebody get a biscuit. Yeah, maybe we just took out a ton of stops there, and I was fortunate enough to have a wide enough stop. Yeah, I feel like if this was Apex, even though price didn't hit my stop, it was real close. I feel like Apex would have taken me out. All right, things looking a little favorable for the moment. And as soon as I say that, we rip 30 points to the upside. ES launch. What the hell do you mean ES launch? We're up, down, all around. Things are weirdly looking okay right now for this NASDAQ trade. Well, as much as I want to get out, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to wait. Trying to manifest the ES launch. Okay, not that it actually happened. Well, maybe I'll try and manifest a NASDAQ falling knife at the same time. Yeah, 10 a.m. could be good, but I mean, we might just be in a range. This is... yeah, what's the move, Doja? Meow twice if I should go short. It's 2 soft meows. That's 3. Uh-oh. And 4. Oh, maybe that means big moves to the downside. this level of support really does not want to be broken. Oh, part of me wants to scale in for one more contract, but I shouldn't put that kind of risk on. Come on, you silly moo. Yeah. I'm thinking of songs with the word down in them. Like there's that Fall Out Boy song. We're going down, down. There's that 311 song, Down. Those are pretty much the only two songs I know with the word down in it. Down with the Sickness, not my favorite song. Green, green. Yeah, Down with the Sickness, I know that one. Down with the NASDAQ, that would be a lovely song. And like I could just get out now, secure the little profits. But who knows, maybe we can make new lows. Patience. Patience is a virtue. And the more patient I am, the better my trades become. Down with the Fox. Yeah, I'm not trying to go against y'all. I mean, this is the first trade in a brand new XFA. You know, we're looking for some decent profit. We're 2 contracts short in the NASDAQ. You know what? I really don't want to break even. But I feel like it might be the smart play right now. It's like if I break even, I might as well just close the trade now. Because what's the point of making nothing on this trade? This is an XFA, so these are very real profits. I am enjoying this move. You know, can we break new lows? Can we get past this candle? I mean, we clearly don't care too much about that level of support. God, I would cry if we just... I wouldn't cry. But I would be slightly bummed if we just went right back up above that level of support. But I want to be patient. Other songs with down in it. See, every time we hit this level right here, we just jump back to the upside. Yeah, you've been talking about 500. That 500 is strong at the moment. At least 510. Every time we just bounce right back up. It's not making me feel good about this, that's for sure. Here's what's gonna happen. And see, I don't know if I'm gonna get another opportunity. I want to come away with that.
Order filled.
Okay. So, you know, maybe could have stayed in that trade. I wasn't patient. I mean, that's what happens. Whenever I'm not patient, you know, things go in the direction that I want them to go. I really should have gone go break even or ride or die, but you know, $1,000 on the day. Cannot complain for this XFA. Let's see what else we got. I've got one more XFA, and we are at minus 600. Minus 600 for the day. Balance at 2,500. Enough to play with. With that said, I have already taken out. What? 8,000 in payouts. If you look at my total P&L right now, it's 11,000. Took a payout here of about 5,000. And just took a payout a few days ago of 3,000. So a little bit more than 8,000 in payouts. Anything could happen to this account, and it's totally fine. While I'm here again, I'm gonna post in the chat. Just posted a link to the Discord server. Yeah, so go ahead, join the Discord. I'm not always on there. I need to be more active on there. But it's a great way for the community to stick together, especially once I'm done streaming. But yeah, let's go through everything I've been through today. So we have this XFA today, 4,500 done for the day. Hopefully we will make this, this combine, 4,500 done for the day. Hopefully we'll pass that in 3 days. We have this combine passed 159,000. I can't process numbers right now. $1 more than I need. So we just passed this combine by $1. So we'll be starting a brand new XFA tomorrow. We have this XFA that we just started today. One trade, one winner, $1,000. And let's make this money back on this XFA right here. We're at minus 600. Let's make the money. Let's look around. It doesn't need to be NASDAQ. Let's see what we got going on around the globe. Ooh. Oh, that would have been a lovely trade right there. Oh, I would have loved to sell right there. This is why I need to figure out a way to look at multiple instruments at once. I don't copy trade. Why? Because if I lose one trade, I lose a million trades. And that is basically why. Ooh, this could, I mean, oof. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking about gold right now. could be a really good opportunity to buy gold. We've been in a bullish trend since the beginning of forever. We're kind of right back in this range. Shoot, let's do it.
Order
We're buying
filled.
2 contracts of gold. Oh, I don't like this trade. I already don't like this trade. I really don't like this trade. Might not be that bad. But as you have known me to be bullish on gold lately, that hasn't worked in my favor. Alright, so we've bought 2 contracts of gold. Ooh, it's all over the place. Very scary. I really don't like this trade very much. Buy another screen for multiple watches. No, I totally agree. I'm out of desk real estate. I have 2 screens. I have 1 vertical screen and 1 ultra wide. And then I have like this big DJ controller. And that pretty much takes up the entirety of my desk. Yeah, I don't love this trade. I might be getting out of this trade. It's not the worst trade in the world, but I don't love it. It was a little rushed. Yeah, well, I need to give a more up-to-date photo because the setup has changed a little bit. And it's much more clean now. I bought a brand new desk. You know, it looks like a legit, like, nice office now. Before it looked like a mess of a painting studio. Alright, I'm getting out of this trade. I do not like this trade. I'm gonna set a stop.
Order filled.
Okay, out of that trade. Lost $5. I'll take it. Oh, patience, patience, patience. Selling here. If I was paying attention, I would have sold here in a heartbeat. That was the trade. But I missed it. I'm looking at NASDAQ. NASDAQ's still toying around in that same area. 510, 509, 510, 509. All right, let's take a look at... Oh, that was crude oil. Oh, that's crude oil. Okay, maybe I want to sell this. I'll wait for price to get back up here before maybe selling. But I have been loving the sells in crude oil lately. Oh, that was gold. Alright, let's look at gold. Gold is a buy. Gold is absolutely a buy right now. For me, at least. We're above the cloud. We've broken this level of resistance. I do think gold is a buy. And I might go ahead and buy that. And I'm going to buy 3 contracts. 3 contracts. And it's taken off without me. Don't do that. Come back down. I'll move up 1 tick. Come on now. Move 1 tick. As it continues to take. If I got filled here, I'd already be up like $300. And this is when I get FOMO. This is another situation where I get FOMO. is when I try and buy into something and my orders don't get filled. Doja. I'm going to close my door. Give me a second. I'm also gonna take part in the vices that YouTube doesn't want to see. I'm gonna turn my camera off for just a moment. It'll be back on in just a minute. Microphone will stay on. Yeah, I gotta get her fixed. I gotta get her
Order
neutered.
filled.
Spade. All right, we've filled. We've filled on that gold, and it is bouncing around. I'm looking 2,700 in profit. I mean, that might be a little much. And I'm going to risk the whole damn account. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Maybe it would have been a better idea to wait for a retracement to come back down here. Probably. Alright, yeah. We'll risk nearly the whole darn account. Yeah, this one is absolutely risking it for the biscuit. I could get out of this trade and wait for a better entry point, but I don't mind this trade. Obviously, in a bull trend, we've been bearish for so long. It's kind of time for a bull run in gold. It's looking like a good decision to get out of that NASDAQ trade, as price is kind of going right back to that level of support, resistance. Take off one contract so you have room to add or survive if I lose. Yeah, I could take off one. Here's what I'll do. Yeah, okay. Here's what I'll do. Fox is all about the biscuit. Absolutely, 100%. It's kind of like biscuits or nothing. Like, if the account size wasn't so small, like, I'd be trying to buy in with like 3 more contracts rather than scaling out. I really don't mind this trade. I do kind of wonder how much these future presidential cabinet picks are affecting price in the markets. We got 2 minutes till camera's back on. Yeah, NASDAQ seems to be making a move to the upside right now. You know, the one thing that's been weirding me out is like trying to figure out if there's any relationship or correlation between ES and NASDAQ and gold. Because historically, it's like if one goes up, the other goes down. But that hasn't really been the case as of late. Jared's long 10 micros. What was your entry, Jared, for those longs? $58.95. Ooh, that's a scary entry point. Just because that is like an exact level of resistance for me. Man, you should have been long at what we were talking about before, bouncing at 510. Oh, ES. But yeah, I mean, if you bought that 510 level of NASDAQ, that'd be a hell of a buy right now. Me, I'm just sitting here thinking if I should get out of this gold trade, wait for a better price. Does NDX spot price followed by NDX micro future? Yeah, I'm looking for basing on ES here for more upside. Yeah, if I'm being honest, US dinner Walla, that already sounds like it's way above my level of knowledge. I have no idea what you mean by any of that. Maybe somebody else can help answer that one. But yeah, NDX, what is NDX? Is that like the dollar? But the dollar is DAX? Spot price followed by micro future? Not quite sure what we all mean there. I don't know all the jargon. Talking about QQQ and NQ. Yeah, it's looking like I should have got out of that gold trade while it was ahead. You know what I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get out of this gold trade, I think. Seems like it would be the smart decision. I do see it. It's very possible to come back down here and retest, and maybe I'll enter in back there. Yeah. I feel like if I stay in this trade, I'm just gonna have to wait forever for anything to happen. All right, I'm out.
Order filled.
I'll take the loss. Not done for the day, though. All right, take a look at ES. I do kind of want to sell NASDAQ right now. Yeah, I mean, the only problem with ES right now is, like, we're just so clearly in this range. You know, right here, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You know, can we stay up? I don't know. And it's the same deal with NASDAQ right now. I do kind of want to sell NASDAQ. In fact, I'm a little late to the party. It was at 25.89 just a moment ago. Yeah, I do want to make a nice quick $1,000 on NQ. I want to get this back.
Order filled.
I'm in for one contract, shorting NQ. Risking 575. Looking for a 1,320. And if we go up here, I am going to scale in for one more contract. I'm going to watch gold over here. Oh my God. I should have held on to gold. Gold literally just... oh my God. Gold just made a huge move to the upside. I missed it by about 2 minutes. This is why I need to be patient and not play scared. How many biscuits will I risk here? About 575 biscuits. I mean, and if I scale in even more, you know, I am prepared to risk the rest of the biscuits in this account. I know gold absolutely waited for me to waited for me to sell, and then just took off. Hey, it happens. This is why I need to be patient. All right, we're getting to a pretty good area to enter in for one more contract.
Order filled.
Which we have done. We're in short 2 contracts in the NASDAQ. And we're about to make it 3. Three contracts, shorting NASDAQ. I'm going to bring this to here. Looking for a $2,000 trade right here. Hoping this range stays true. So we're risking $1,200 on this trade. It would be most of this account. Wouldn't be all of it, but it would be most of it. And you know, if we got to get rid of this account today, that is more than okay. I've already taken out 8,000 from this account, so it's been more than profitable. Started day 1 on this new account, this new XFA, up 1,000. And we passed this combine today. So either way, I will definitely have 2 XFAs tomorrow. Do I mark new levels every morning? I mark levels when I see obvious points of support and resistance. You know, it could be in a day, it could be in a week, you know, it's just whenever I see those obvious levels of support and resistance. And I will be patient on this trade. I won't be getting out early. I will seeing it to completion. But I am liking this range. We do really seem like we are in a range today. You know, it's just, do we get a liquidity sweep? Do we get a major spike before we come back into this range? I hope not. BK says he needs down the Dow to run. Well, it might happen. Yeah, I think we're going on a bull run here. Those long positions might be good for you guys.
Order filled.
All right, we got 700 ding-dongs left in this account. Haven't exactly had the most patient trades in this account. Ooh, maybe, do I switch? Do I buy?
Order filled.
I'll go one long, see what happens. One contract, smarter risk. Watch us get right back into this range. Yeah, 700 biscuits left in this account. It might be the last day for this account. This is the famed account with the $10,000 trade. We started this account with a $10,000 trade. And after that, it has just been $200 days aiming for payouts. Just $200 days aiming for payouts. So we got 2 payouts. Took about 8,000 away from this account. And having a day like today. But so many of you have been long. You know, it's time for me to join you. You know, my first profit target really should be here. 650, 654. You know, the next profit target would be 670. But I am absolutely trading my profit and loss right now. And seeing if we can make that money back. We got plenty of time. It is 10:20 right now. 10:20. I know, Oliver. You are right. If I don't see it, don't trade it. You know, I said I was going to work on my patience. I did have, you know, all in all, it has been a really good trading day. Regardless of what happens with this account, with this trade, it has been a really good trading day for me. So I can't complain. But you are right. I could still be very more patient. And that is something that I will aim to improve. Yeah, and I mean, it's not like we have news or anything today. We don't have earnings. I think we have NVIDIA earnings on Wednesday, so Wednesday could be a big day. I'd probably be thinking about longs on Wednesday. If I had just stayed in that gold trade, things would just be honky-dory. I am doing great. I appreciate it. So to Adrian's question, just for whatever reason, maybe I don't know the right strategy for it. Whenever I have scaled into winning positions, it just did not work in my favor. I always end up either losing money, risking too much. When I've scaled into winning positions, it just has not been good to me. When I have scaled into losing positions, it has really, really worked in my favor. Not all the time, but sometimes it does. So for me, personally, I only scale into losing positions. And I know that's like the exact opposite thing that traders teach and advise. But I have completely given up on scaling into winning positions, and I only will scale into losing positions. No, it's fine. I mean, I don't love this trade, to be honest. I might get out to try and get into a better trade somewhere else. And I might. Well, I hope you took that short. That short's looking good right now. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea to be short bias here. You know, we've been on a pretty big downtrend for quite a while. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to it for now. You know, I don't think my targets are particularly good, though. You know, like I said, I think we're going to be trading in a range. You know, I don't think it's going to be one of those days where we have, you know, a massive upside trend or a massive downside trend. If I'm being honest, I would much rather trade a different instrument. Ooh. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get out of this.
Order filled.
Take the smidgiest smidge of profits. And I'm going to move to crude oil. And I'm going to take a cheap trade in crude oil for 2 contracts. I'm going to try
Order
and
filled.
sell 2 contracts right here. We are at a point of resistance. I've been loving selling crude lately. We have made a huge move. to the upside, so that's kind of the only thing that scares me right now. It might have some legs behind it, but I'm gonna... That's not enough contracts for me to really make what I want to make. Yeah, I feel like none of the trades I'm taking right now I really love. You know what? I'm feeling even froggier than froggy right now. I'm gonna make possibly the stupidest trade of the day.
Order filled.
We're gonna quickly move over to silver, and we are going to
Order filled.
buy one contract of silver and see where this takes us. Silver is such a risky instrument because it's $25 a tick. And this could be it. This could be it. This could be very quick. But this one is it for all the biscuits. We might see a big move by the end of the day. Yeah, I'm praying for the account too. But again, would not be the end of the world. Still just kind of wishing I stayed in that gold trade. That gold trade is looking better and better had I stayed in. Yeah, praying to all the deities. Flying spaghetti monster. We could see a big move to the upside today. You know, I do see this having more potential than, say, NASDAQ. Let's watch the NASDAQ though, because that's the most fun one to watch. And then we'll watch my unrealized profit and loss, see where that goes. NASDAQ still making that move to the upside. Shouldn't have got out of that trade maybe. But I do see that we are approaching resistance in the NASDAQ. That'll tell us if we that'll tell us if we are in a range or if we are not in a range. Yeah, we're getting really close to resistance in the NASDAQ. Great trade, Jared. Happy to see it. Hopefully you guys are making profits. Anybody in an open position right now? I swear I'll turn my camera back on one of these days. All right, we got longs in NASDAQ for the fam. Long in the Dow. From the bottom of the volume profile, long silver. Oh, Paula's here. Hey, Paula. Happy to have you. Long silver. Silver's a scary trade. Silver is super risky. You know, so good luck. Good luck to you. Good luck to me. I hope it all works out. But yeah, silver has, you know, a lot of value per tick. You're looking at $25 per tick. So yeah, this is me trading silver is kind of like a Hail Mary. Paula, I don't know if you saw from earlier, even though this account is not looking too great by these numbers, we have had a good day trading. I had one combine where we made 4,500. We stopped for the day. We had another combine that we passed. We passed this 150K combine by the skin of our teeth. You know, just $1 over our end target. So I will have a new XFA tomorrow, and then started a brand new XFA today. This is day one of this new XFA. We're up $1,000 in that XFA. Awesome, happy to have you here. Man, every time I say like, oh, I'm long this, I'm short that, Jared's like, I'm calling the opposite. Whatever the exact opposite is. And Jared has been on point. Jared has absolutely been on point. So Jared, why are you short silver? Yeah, we are at a level of support or resistance, I would say. Now, let's go back to this master class of what not to do. Okay. I mean, even though, you know, when I do look at it, we definitely are at a level of resistance in silver right here. For sure. But if we break through it, which we already have a smidge, if we can stay through it, you know, we might be making a big run to the upside. Yeah, ES looking strong. NASDAQ looks like it's trying to break through resistance. The 4-hour cloud to buy ES. Yeah, no, you were totally right. You were totally right. You know, and that's why I say that your larger, your longer time frames are always going to be more reliable. No more scalping. Yeah, I can't scalp. I can't scalp scalps. Maybe I'll scalp if I'm in for like 15 contracts, but that doesn't always work out for me. All right, camera's coming back on. No milk today, just water. I know, right? Yeah, silver is a scary, scary instrument to play with. Let's take a look at ES. I haven't traded ES at all today. I want to take a look at that 4 hour. I'm going to make that one of my favorites so I can look at it more quickly. Yeah, I mean, we might be primed for a big upside move in the ES. And you know what I would love to do right now, which really wouldn't be the best idea in the world? Go long one ES and go long one NQ all at the same time. But I feel like that's going to screw up everything. No, Mom's not coming out until February. But the Lantern Festival is pretty cool. I do enjoy it. There's a lot of cultural festivals that I love out here. One really, really cool festival is Songkran in Thailand, where people just shoot you with water guns, water pistols, water balloons. I remember driving my motorbike down the road, and somebody came out with a bucket of water and just dumped it all over me, which was really funny, but also kind of sucked because my phone was in my pocket. Yeah, and you know, this is the question of the day. Is this level of resistance going to hold in both NASDAQ and ES? Yeah, I agree, Avocado. I mean, that's a great day, though. Happy to see those kind of totals for you. What kind of music do I like? I kind of like all genres of music, with the exception of pop. You know, not a very big like top 40 kind of guy. I grew up listening to a lot of rap and a lot of like hardcore punk, hardcore metal. Two very different styles, but those are the two that I have kind of stuck with the most. You know, I don't like country, but I like bluegrass, which is kind of like more traditional country. I love blues, I love jazz, I'll listen to classical music sometimes. So a lot of different styles of music that I'm into. And a big music guy as a whole. I played a lot of instruments growing up. I would say the instrument that I've stuck with the most is the drums. And I'm hoping that I can get a big enough payout in the near future. Ooh, this looks pretty good. I didn't look at this on the 4-hour chart. I'll put that there. Won't get too greedy. Yeah, I want to buy a new drum set. I want to buy an electric drum set. There's this electric drum set that costs, it's really nice. You know, it's easy enough to play in the apartment, not piss everybody off, you know, keep volume levels low. And it costs, the one I want costs like $3,500. So that might be one of my next big purchases in the next few months. NASDAQ toying with the idea of higher highs. Avocados, what instrument are you talking about? What market? What should go much higher? Oh, I'm buying one, not NASDAQ.
Order filled.
With such small room to risk with these two trades, especially with silver and NASDAQ, that was not a good decision. That was not a good decision at all. I mean, in fact, you know, this could be a really good sell opportunity for NASDAQ. Yeah, I really do need to see. I need to wait for confirmation. I mean, a 4-hour. God, we're waiting forever. We're waiting another 3 hours and 15 minutes to see what happens. Yeah, that was not the best trade in the world. This account is on its last legs. just so I don't do anything stupid, I'm going to come right over here. I'm going to lock myself out of that one, so I don't make any really, really dumb decisions. So we're long one contract of NASDAQ, and we are long one contract of silver. And both are not looking good. And like, if I had the extra room, I would love to buy in one more. I would love to scale in one more contract in NASDAQ long right now. We are at a much better entry point. Oof, silver trying to take me out. I'm in a mini. This is a mini. Getting out of that silver trade before anything even worse
Order
happens.
filled.
Oh, I see what you mean. But I am excited to be trading a new XFA tomorrow, considering we just passed a combine today. As I've mentioned before, if you're new in this stream, I have taken out $8,000 from this account. So if this account goes bye-bye, it is served me well. It has served its purpose. It gave me the monies. This is the account that I had that $10,000 trade on. Jared thinks the silver. Yeah, thanks, Jared. Yeah, I totally agree with using micros on a 50K account. There's just too much risk involved, and your max drawdown is just so little when it comes to those 50K accounts. Yeah, I do think that is the best idea, Jared. Yeah, we keep just bouncing around 2673 and 2683. We've just been in this 20-point range. How many legs do we have to the upside? How many biscuits are in this trend? It is okay, Jared. I will forgive you. As long as you like and subscribe. But I know you've already subscribed, so I appreciate it. I was checking out my subscriber numbers, and like, I don't do anything to really market this account. I'm up to 300 subscribers. That is really cool to me. You know, I'm surprised that anybody subscribes, but to have 300 of you guys subscribe, that's really cool. So if you've subscribed, thank you. It is much appreciated. Hell yeah, daily dose of therapy. That is the way to go, yeah. Yeah, daily dose of therapy should be telling us what he's trading. What were those trades in, if you don't mind me asking? Therapy. Let's see if we can hit new highs. New highs of the day would be lovely. It's 10:52 right now. Fair warning, I'm not doing another marathon 7-hour stream. I've got an hour and 10 minutes left. Change this to the 1 hour. Go right here. Yeah, very cool. Copy trader scares me too much. Copy trading scares me quite a bit. Back to those 77 range, and we'll go right back up to 87, 97. Not 97, that would be new. And back down to 77, back up to 87, back down to 77. Daily Dose, are you my long lost brother? Are you my twin separated at birth that I never knew I had? Yeah, I mean, that sounds somewhat familiar. How tall are you, Daily Dose? There's the real question to see if you're my brother separated at birth. How many contracts? Oh, 5. Is it 5 accounts or 5 contracts? Five, 9, 19. Okay, can't be my brother. Sorry, Daily Dose, wasn't meant to be. Yeah, if you were 19, my mom would have had you at the ripe age of 50-ish. 5 cons, 5 accounts. Also, I'm 6'5", so the height gene didn't get passed down to you. But congrats on making $1 million billion. That's cool. I wonder what the scaling plan is for 50K accounts to be trading 5. Like, how much total do you need to have 5 contracts? You started trading. All right, this is getting harder and harder to believe, Daily Dose. Daily Dose is 12 years old. He's been trading for a week. And he just made $100 million. Yeah, it's weird. It is weird, Paula. There are no shoes that fit me, no clothes that fit me. It is difficult at times, and it's like wherever I go, people stare. People just start staring. I've been in the airport before, and like some old dude just started live streaming me, just following me around and live streaming me. I mean, yeah, I kind of agree. You know, it's not a good thing to make easy money, but god damn, 33K. That's some pretty damn good easy money. Yeah, I'm 6'5", almost 2 meters, if you're more of a meters person, like 197 meters. No, I totally agree. Anybody that says that you have to be trading for a year to be profitable, you know, I personally, I hate people that are gatekeepers in trading. Oh, it has to be done this way. You know, like you're not a real trader unless you've done XYZ. Like the gatekeeping in trading annoys me so much, especially on Reddit. That's where it seems like they all love to congregate. So man, yeah, if you've been doing this for a month and you're making the kind of money you say you are, good on you. You're the real deal. Yeah, in a way I am kind of famous here just for existing. But it's just kind of like, ooh, that tall white guy. Man, NASDAQ does not want to play nice and get out of this zone, preferably to the upside. Had I stayed in that gold trade, I'd be sitting pretty right now. I can't get scared. I gotta stay patient. That always, that is going to be the biggest thing towards me being profitable, is just like staying patient and not getting scared, not getting out of trades early, not entering trades too early. Yeah, that gold trade would have been golden. See what I did there? That makes me feel like silver's probably already on its way back up before I closed. Or after I closed. I don't even remember where I entered. BK's taking off 2 Dow, holding on to 3 for runners. Sounds like a great idea to me. Yeah, I mean, especially, you know, we're at this point of resistance. You know, who knows what's going to happen. But maybe it busts through. You know, maybe we have a great afternoon. Yeah, I might start trading Dow a little bit more frequently. It's not one that I've touched a lot, but I am interested. And man, this price action has just been telling me my entry point has been not good on NASDAQ. I'm going to hold on. I'm going to be patient this time. I'm not going to let go and watch it run to the upside like that gold trade just did. $93 right back down. Can we break new highs? New highs? Nope. Yeah, I mean, I would love for my take profit to hit. I would love to just see new highs. Most of all, I'd love to turn back time and get back in that gold trade. Yeah, if I stayed in that gold trade, that would have been a few $1,000s rather than a $600 loss from playing scared. Here we are, back to 93s. Back to 93s and God, if you are looking to scalp a bunch of contracts, I would be shorting 93 for the past hour. Can we do it? Hey, new highs. New highs, and can we keep it going? Is my cat okay? I can't believe you can still hear my cat. Yeah, she's okay. She's just in heat. I don't know if you've ever owned cats. It's kind of like their time of the month, where they get real randy, and they just want to find love. So they just scream all night long and just wait for someone to give them that good loving. And the unfortunate reality is that she is an indoor cat who lives with her brother that is fixed. So it's unfortunately never going to come. I need to get her fixed, and that is on the agenda very soon. Yeah. Some bank is front running the overnight high, hopefully pop through here soon. Cool, yeah. Sounds good to me. I'm in. How old is she? She's pretty young. I think she's about 1 year old. 1 year old. Yeah, they are both rescues, brother and sister. It's like I don't have the time to take her to the vet, and then when I do have the time to take her to the vet, she gets in her mood again. And unfortunately, I can't. I have to wait for her to finish her cycle before I can get the surgery for her. All right, I'm gonna try and bring her in here. See if I can help calm her down. Doja, come on. Doja. Come on. Over here. Lay down, chill. She doesn't want to chill. Chill. Okay, bye. See you. If you start screaming, I gotta get you out of here. I don't know what it is about cats, but they love to just run around in all of your electronics. It's like all they want to do is just like do all the things they shouldn't be doing, like tear apart the couch. Don't do that, Snoop. I don't know if you guys can see him. NASDAQ right back below 93s. Yeah, I mean, it's super cute until it's not. How do we view the Topstep leaderboard? I have no idea. User API disconnected. Must be reconnected now. Yeah, I'd love to have a dog, but living in an apartment, it's just too difficult to have a dog. You know, I'd want to give them the space to run around and play, and can't do that. I am much more of a dog person myself. I grew up with dogs. But once I started living in apartments, it was time for cats. Approaching new highs. Can we get there? The answer is close. We'll toy around with it. Hey, new highs. Yeah, if this story was the tortoise and the hare, this is definitely the trade of the tortoise. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm sure that Dow trade is looking good right now. Be careful with your trades. It sounds like Saint EMZ said Topstep X apparently has issues right now with closing trades. It doesn't surprise me. I was actually experiencing issues earlier in the day. This is during the London session. I was making trades and it was really, really wonky. Looks like BK is saying that his Topstep X just went down. So yeah, be very, 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 very careful trading right now. I would also be very careful closing any positions right now. You know, it wouldn't be unheard of. Yeah, it wouldn't. I'm happy to hear that some of you just missed the Topstep X madness, whatever it might be. You know, I've been in situations where I've closed trades, and you know, when they should have closed for profit, they didn't. You know, when things are not working with Topstep X, just leave it. You know, if you're in a position, stay in the position. You know, obviously keep stops in there. You know, have your profit targets, but do not try and close out of a trade just because Topstep X is being wonky. You know, whatever it is, it will be fixed. Usually there's some sort of notification. Now, I'm obviously not having any issues that I can tell. I'm not closing out of any trades right now to find out, but you know, everything looks okay on my end. Just, you know, and that's all I can really say. Somebody said they had a black screen and it shut down. So, I mean, that sucks. I know, right? I would love to, like, take advantage of some sort of bug in the system where it would just give me money. But that's not right. I would never do that. Yeah. It hit your trailing stop. So you're out of the Dow trade, BK? NQ looks ready for launch. I certainly hope so. I know, right? Like, I have no idea what to think about NASDAQ right now. I just know that, you know, whatever happens, happens. And I got 40 minutes left on stream. And man, oh man, I should have stayed in that gold trade. I'm pretty sure my profit target would have hit. And that would have been an extra few $1,000s in this account rather than minus a few $1,000s. But as a reminder, I am looking forward to trading this new XFA tomorrow where we have won $1,000 and this combine which will turn into an XFA tomorrow. So I will have at the very least 2 XFAs and possibly 3 if this trade ends up working out for me. You know, with the way things are going now, I'm probably going to end the stream with this position open and just go to bed and kind of just wake up and see what happens. I'm going to hide for a second. I mean, we are entering lunchtime. Lunchtime is supposed to be that time where things slow down. But a definite good night. Voila. Voila. Are you Middle Eastern? If you're still there? Do you speak Arabic? Wallah sounds like an Arab name. If you do happen to speak Arabic, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Peace and blessings. India. Okay. Yeah, I do not speak any of those languages, unfortunately. But maybe you can teach me. How do I know Arabic? I used to know a lot more. I only know a little bit now. But my reason for knowing Arabic, I've mentioned before that I was in the military. My first assignment, my first job in the military was actually to be a translator. So they sent me to a military language school where I studied Arabic 8 hours a day, 5 days a week for a year and a half. Given this was 15 years ago, almost 20 years ago now, I've lost most of it. I know like Das Vidanya or Spasiba. That's about all the Russian I know. I do want to go to India. I would love to go to Kashmir. And my reason for going there is because there's not a lot of great snowboarding near me, but I would love to snowboard in the Himalayas. And I do plan on doing it one day, so maybe we can meet up in Kashmir. Do I know any Mandarin? I mean, I know hello, thank you, and I think it's Mandarin. It might be Cantonese. I also know a very unlikely phrase in Mandarin. I have a funny story about that one day. All right, we got gold looking like it's making a move to the downside. We got NASDAQ looking. I know a little bit of Spanish just because being American. Yeah, I know. I mean, I've seen pictures, I've seen videos. Kashmir looks absolutely beautiful, and I want to snowboard. I wish I could remember the name of it. It's like Galmarg or... Let me Google it real quick. Snowboard India Kashmir. What is it called? Gulmarg. Gulmarg. I want to snowboard Gulmarg so bad. So bad. I heard there's only one bar in town where you can get drinks in like the entire city. Yeah, that would be it. I want to go to that. Can we hit new highs? Walla, do you trade, what is it called? The Nifty 50 or the Nifty or whatever the Indian exchange is? All right, you gotta go. Yeah, I won't keep you here too much. Love you too, Wallace. We'll hopefully see you here tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Have I been to Russia? No, but I have been to Ukraine. I spent a few weeks in Odessa when I was like 15. Cool. Well, next time you're here, I'd love to hear about your experience trading the Nifty, whatever it's called. And a friendly reminder to all, if you haven't joined the Discord server yet, I've just posted the link in the chat to join the Discord server. This tortoise of a trend is really testing my something. Patience, maybe. Not patience, but my ability to keep watching this. Turn that down. As a fair warning, can't be doing those marathon streams. I do gotta sleep. So I am calling it now. 30 minutes. 30 minutes left in the stream. While we hit new highs, 4 ticks at a time every 20 minutes. Might as well watch the 4-hour chart. Nah, I can't do that. I always worry about you guys. Hoping you guys are making more money than me, but hey. All right, see ya, Oliver. Happy to have you here. Hope we see you tomorrow. Daily Dose has probably made another 50K since we last talked to him. What does the fox say? Oof. Yeah. That is something that I have heard probably about 4 million billion times. Fox says that is his favorite song. Yeah. Yeah, Daily Dose just bought like 3 yachts. A yacht for everyone. Yeah, I'm still not like 100% recovered from this sickness. I've still got the sniffles. I've still got a cough. Yeah, y'all were talking about me getting a Lambo. Daily Dose is going to have the Lambo by 19 and a half years old. I mean, he can at least lease one. Or rent it for a day. One kind of stupid car thing I did recently is when I went on vacation. I had just taken a few nice payouts from Topstep. I wanted to treat myself, and I ended up getting a car service pick me up from the airport and take me to my hotel. And I bought I paid for a fairly nice car, but I guess that car was like all sold out, and it wasn't like a super fancy special car or anything. But that kind of car was sold out, so they were gonna give me like the next level up in car. But that one was all fully booked too, so then they gave me the one above that one at the same price that I originally bought the service at. So I ended up getting picked up in this really nice Mercedes. Which is a lot better than my Yamaha scooter. I'd say I've been profitable over the past 4 months. Over the past 4 months, I have been, on average, taking out around $10,000 a month in Topstep payouts. And honestly, what changed the most was just my patience, my execution. Yeah, there was 1 month where I took out I think 17,000 in payouts. Another month where I took out 8,000 in payouts. This month already I've taken out 10,000 in payouts. So I'm hoping that I can keep it going. Yeah, I mean, the biggest issue for me is just my psychology and my patience. I don't want to, I shouldn't be revenge trading. I shouldn't be hopping into a new trade, after taking a loser. I need to stay in my trades, like that gold trade. Ugh, if I had stayed in it, at the very least, it would have been a winner. I'm not entirely sure if it would have hit my profit target. It would have been real close, and I probably would have set my stop somewhere. so that I wouldn't have any losses on this account. But yeah, it's the biggest issue has just been psychology and patience. Certainly not the strategy. I can say that much. Now, I'm probably not going to be awake to see it, but I would love to see how price reacts to the cloud, because we're getting to a point where, you know, as we move further along in time, we're getting closer and closer to this lower band of the cloud, and it is well below my profit target. But the one good thing I do have going in my favor is this 4-hour chart. And that is just a massive cloud. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the next few days, you know, we go on a big bull run up to, you know, almost 21,200. Especially with NVIDIA earnings on Wednesday. You know, if NVIDIA has a good earnings report, like, we can hit this in a day. Doja, come here. Just come sit and chill. Doja. Doja. Come here. Doja, come here. Can we hit new highs? Jared's going long, NQ. He's along for the ride. Hitting new highs. And right back down. And Cat's going crazy. Doja, come here. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking. That's kind of why I've been saying it's been a tortoise of a trade. Slow and steady wins the race, just gradually hitting higher highs. And you know, I would love to scale in for one more contract, but it just doesn't ever work in my favor. We are kind of at a point of resistance, so hopefully we can break through that. Let's see what's happening. ES. Yeah. ES is looking good. I'm sure Dow's been making a move to the upside. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to buy NASDAQ, I would say start looking at like a 5-minute chart. I mean, just look at this slow. Yeah, that would be bad. I mean, I wouldn't have, like, you know, for me, I didn't even put a stop on because I was risking all the biscuits. But at the very least, I would put my stop at 26.60. I'd be happier with putting it at 26.40. And at 27.10, yeah, I mean, you know, you're in the green right now. If we look at the 5-minute, definitely wouldn't be the worst time in the world to buy. Yeah, with the exception of 8:50 to 9 o'clock. You know, we haven't had 2 red bars in a row. Yeah, I'm really just hoping for like a large upward movement, probably closer to like 4 in the afternoon. Yeah, I don't know how anybody's shorting this. I don't know how anybody's shorting it yet. The majority of the people, if you look at the tilt on Topstep X, we have 54% have shorted. Although I do kind of feel happy when my trade direction is going against the majority of people in Topstep. Where do I see that? I'll show you. I'll move this screen, hopefully. So if you look down at the bottom, you'll see this tab called the tilt. And it will give you the statistics for all the people in Topstep right now, Topstep X. So we have 52% long in the S&P 500, and 50% of them are in the green. And it shows you their average point of entry. 54% short. 45% of them are in... Well, I guess this is all trades, all open positions. You know, most of the people are in the green somehow as we start tanking. Crude oil, 65% are long, and gold, 55% are long. So that's right here in this bottom portion in that tab. Now the $1 million question is, do I scale in to one contract here? Because we are in a rather large pullback. We got 13 minutes left till the end of the stream. Trying to make a little bit of money. Really want to scale into one more contract. But history tells me that's a bad idea. But it's also like, I got nothing to lose in this. And I could at least move my profit target down. Let's take a look at the 5 minute. If I was gonna add in one contract, it would be right here. Oh, oi, oi. What is that move? All right, whatever. Risk and biscuits. Buying one contract. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Price is really starting to move. Is there like news that just came out? Like, what does our volume look like right now? Am I gonna buy one? I mean, What is this? Price action. I mean, this is pretty much just a liquidity sweep. We pretty much just took out all the trades over the past hour or so. All the long positions. Oh, we're moving
Order
down.
filled.
There it goes. There it goes. Okay, cool. Perfect timing. Okay. Well, that is how this day ends. But the good news is we've got 2 XFAs. We've got this brand new XFA. We took 1,000 in today. And hopefully we keep those profits running. We have this combine that I just passed today. I passed that at the beginning of the stream. So if you missed the beginning of the stream, maybe go back and watch, what happened, what I did to pass that combine. And we have another combine that has started off really well, up 4,500 on the day. Still a green day, yeah. Still a day where all is not lost. And we will be trading another day. And like I said, this count that I just finished, I took out $8,000 from that account. So, paid $300 to make $8,000 in 2 weeks. Took out that $8,000 in 2 weeks. Final stats aren't great. 45% winning trade rate. The average win-loss is pretty good, 2-1. However, a lot of that is mostly just because of this $10,000 day. So looking for more of these $10,000 days in the future. Alrighty, fam. Yeah, let's end with looking at something nice. Yeah, those are better stats. I'd rather see stats like that. Golly, and that was selling NASDAQ too. So I'm glad I got out of that trade when I could. All right. Again, it has been a lot of fun. It is so much more enjoyable trading with you all rather than sitting in silence and trading by myself. I hope a lot of you made some profits today. I heard a lot of you were making profits. Avocados, I think, made some profits. Jared, I think you were saying you made some profits. Paula, I'm sorry about that silver trade. Hopefully you got out of that one. I certainly did. And we will live to trade another day. Yeah. So we'll keep the green days going. And yeah, that's about it. Let me turn my camera on for these last. Paul is green on the day too. Yeah. It sounds like everybody had a great day. Hit your profit target. That's what I'm happy to hear. All right. I'm going to post the link to the Discord server one more time. And I will have it in the description next time. Got the link to the Discord server in the chat if you want to stay in touch when I'm not in stream. I mean, other than that, it's been great. Love you all. And looking forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Thank you, Paula. Good night. Sweet dreams if it's your nighttime too. If it's your daytime, have a great day. I will catch y'all later.